month of May, I'm going to talk to you about retreat. What does it mean to retreat? What does it mean to go within you and find that peace and that joy inside? And, before we start, I'm going to give you an example of how retreating within you would feel like, right? So it's like watching the noisy ocean. When you watch the ocean and the ebb and flow of the waves, it's pretty noisy, it's pretty rough. And yet, looking at the ocean can be so peaceful. So when you're truly able to retreat within, the world just becomes like that. It just becomes like the noisy ocean. It's just noise, but you can still find peace in that surrounding. So how are we to retreat in this crazy world without having to go to the Himalayas or without having to auto-suggest all day long? So for this, I'm going to offer you 3 simple exercises which are built into your daily routine. So they take no extra time, but they basically are going to rewire your brain naturally to look within, to become friends with that reality inside. And this is how you're going to do it. So the first exercise is this. Every day when you go to brush your teeth in the morning, be aware of how your toothbrush touches your hand. Just feel the contact points. When you start brushing, feel how you're brushing your teeth, what goes on inside. Every time there is any contact being made there, be aware of it. The tingling of your toothpaste, maybe the saliva moving around, the swishing inside your mouth. Everything, every sensation in this region must become your best friend while you're brushing your teeth. Exercise number 2 is when you eat your lunch. For the first 10 bites, again, I want you to become aware very closely of how your first morsel touches your mouth, how that chunky foods get chewed down, mixes with the saliva. Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it pasty? How does it feel when you swallow it down? Just for the first 10 bites. It takes no more than 5 minutes, but do it for the first 10 bites. Be really aware of that drama that happens when you eat your lunch. My last exercise is that when you go to bed at night, just be aware of the first 60 breaths that you take. No fake breathing, just as you lay in bed and you close your eyes, just your natural breath. The first 60 breaths should not leave your awareness. Your goal should be that just for 60 breaths, I'm going to be aware every time I take a breath and breathe in and breathe out. And this may be tricky at first, but what you're going to do is essentially you're going to rewire your brain very naturally to start reflecting, to looking within, to finding that peaceful, grounding place inside.